Alright, so this is part 2 of a Fems coming out story, and this is telling my dad. So at the time, I was gay for like a couple years before anybody found out, and telling my dad, I didn't think he was gonna trip, you know? Like, he was a dad, he should be happy that I'm not trying to get pregnant, you know, or something. And I really didn't think he was gonna trip, but me and my dad have a long history where, you know, I wasn't scared of him, but if he flipped, he would flip, and I would be real scared, you know, and I was in 11th grade, and my junior year, I fucked up. I was drinking, smoking, partying, getting tatted. I was doing whatever the fuck I wanted to do because my dad didn't let me, but after a while he started letting me do whatever I wanted to do. But my dad didn't let me, you know. I tried to do whatever I wanted to do, you know. So I never asked him for anything. I just did it. If I wanted to go get a tattoo, I just did it. If I, you know, so telling him was a surprise to both of us. We had gotten to an argument. I forgot what the argument was about. We actually didn't talk for like 3 days, and I had an ex-girlfriend around the corner from my house, so it was just like a walk away. And I was chilling at her house, and I had 2 tattoos at the time. I have a tattoo on my stomach that basically shows that I'm gay, and I have a tattoo on my back that I got for an ex-girlfriend. And so I'm walking down the street, like, I'm high as fuck, because I was mad at my dad, you know, we was going through it, so I'm high as fuck, and I'm walking down the street back to my house to go get my jacket, because I always wore this little thing over my shoulders, so that you couldn't see the tattoo on my back when I got home, you know, so I'm walking to go get my jacket so you wouldn't see it, you know, and I'm high as fuck, mind you, so I'm walking la-da-da-da-da, this nigga rolls up behind me, and, you know, I'm just so high. He's like, what's that on your back? And I said, it's the highest moment of my life. I looked at him and I just was like, what the fuck do you want me to say? You know, he's driving the car and I'm walking, and I was like, my friend wrote on my back. And he was all like, that is not no fucking pen writing. So, you know, I'm trying to walk and hurry up and walk into the house, and he come up behind me. He's like, if it's pen writing, I'm just like, it's pen writing. Damn, it's pen writing. You know, mind you, I'm high as fuck. And he was like, if it's pen writing, go wash it off in the bathroom. And I had a fucking panic attack. I got the fuck out of there. He had to unload stuff off the truck, so he's in the garage, you know, and that nigga was heated, so I go into my room, I pack a bag, I turn on the sink in the bathroom, and I turn on the light, and I close and lock the door, and I take my bag, and I hop out, and I go out the back door, and I hop the fence, and I go into somebody else's backyard, and then I run back to my ex's house, and was like, my dad just found out everything, basically, and I'm not trying to go home, because this nigga is crazy, you know. So basically, I ran away for 3 days. It was a fun, drunk 3 days. Well, I was a for real, drunken ass 3 days, you know. So what happened? It was like Monday. I had missed school or something, and I called him Monday night. Mind you, the whole entire time that I'm gone, this nigga did not call me. Hell no, he did not call me. He was he was mad, you feel me? He didn't call me, he didn't ask to see, he didn't give a fuck that I had just left, you know. So Monday night I had called him or whatever and was like, I'll come home, just, you know, promise you ain't gonna do nothing, you ain't gonna act crazy. And he was all like, you missed your doctor's appointment on Saturday, where are you at so I can come pick you up? Which was really crazy, you know, like, he just kind of disregarded everything like it never happened. And so when I went home, when he picked me up, we kind of sat down and we talked about everything, and I had told him, like, you know, I've been smoking, I've been drinking, you know, I like girls, I'm gay, you know, I had 2 tattoos at the time, now I have 5, although, you know, I had 2 tattoos, you know, and, you know, that's what it is, you know. He was mad for a long time, but he never really cared. But I mean, after that, I couldn't have nobody over, which I hated. Like, I really, really, really hated that. I couldn't have nobody over, and he used to trip when my best friend came over. Like he opened the door one day when me and my best friend were getting dressed, but we were only getting dressed because we were finna go somewhere. You feel me? Like, we were like, of course, me and my best friend gonna get dressed in the same room, no problem. And so he was having a panic attack. What are you guys doing in there? Y'all not finna be doing that in my house. Blah 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 blah. But I was like, Dad, calm down with my best friend, and ain't nothing. Just stop, you know. So he never tripped. He never tripped, like, like, you know, like really tripped, but I thought he was. So, you know, my whole coming out story is I ran away for fucking some days before, so I could give him time to cool off and shit. When I turned 17 and I graduated high school early, he let me do whatever the fuck I wanted. I officially got to have women over, which was great. I got to have women over, and I got to have, you know, studs over in my house and stuff. And he's a big ass pothead, so he smoked with all my friends and everything. So I mean, it was cool. And yeah, well, that's my coming out story. It's not that bad actually. You know, it's just that my parents didn't really accept me. They, you know, parents, when you come out, they go through stages. They go through the, okay, I hate it, I'm gonna deal with it, and you know, I'm okay with it. You know, they go through those stages, you know, and how they go through it is on their own time, you know. So I mean, my coming out story wasn't that bad actually, and this is just a Fems coming out story. So, you know, it's Sunny Faye. So subscribe to my channel, hit me up, request topics, you know. Thanks for watching.